Sometimes, the best trips are the ones you don't plan at all. This was absolutely one of those times, a spontaneous last-minute decision. Initially, I was just going to Vancouver for some family matters. Then I thought, why not seize the chance to explore the city since I've never been there before? After all, I get a few days staying within Canada's summertime, the best time of the year. Without any itinerary, we headed straight for the ocean air at Steveston Fisherman's Wharf. This historic spot is where you can literally buy the catch of the day right off the boat. You can easily see the authentic local life happening right here. Along the port, I can tell there are a lot of tourists. The locals are just chilling, jogging, or riding their bike, enjoying the day. Our first impression of this region is that the air is so clean, so fresh, perhaps due to the abundance of plants and trees in the entire area. For lunch, we dove into the sensory overload of Aberdeen Centre, a huge Asian mall. They even have a musical water show. Fortunately, we got some good seats from up here to see it all. In the evening, we visited a relative's house, and I was really amazed by their backyard fruit garden. They have blueberry bushes, Asian pears, and a full garden of all kinds of herbs, most of which we typically use in our cuisine. So cool and convenient. The next day, we were all about exploring a bit more of the city. We started by taking the metro system. Since I have taken some MRT in Taiwan and Singapore, the system here is rather easy to utilize. It wasn't too crowded to grab the front seats. The view from the front window was stunning. You get both the mountain view and the city view all in one frame. Plus, you can watch all the airplanes landing at Vancouver International Airport. I guess I may sound overly excited from seeing something so trivial, huh? But hey, where I came from, I don't get to see all that every day. Reaching the center of downtown, we took a stroll around the area. While walking along the street, I saw this unique car for rent on the spot, which is interesting because I've only seen some bikes or electric scooters being left on the street for rent, not something that's exotic like this. Anyways, we stopped at Gastown for the famous steam clock. We waited to catch the sudden moment the clock blows out some steam and plays a short tune. There was still some time, so I helped myself with some coffee. When it was finally time for the steam clock to shine, it seemed like the system is too old to perform it properly. It sounded like a short, random, broken melody instead, completely opposite of what we saw on YouTube when we looked it up. It was a big letdown to the whole crowd, including us. You could see how people started lining up to take pictures with it and gathering around it, waiting for it to perform. And once it did, the crowd disbanded so fast. Moving on to the next destination, we went to enjoy the waterfront views at Canada Place. We were lucky enough to catch a Disney cruise docking in the bay. That's cute. Oh, and check it out. They have their own World Trade Center. Although the whole area is so immense, the bay was super crowded, full of people, but the air surprisingly remained so fresh, not stuffy at all. I like this decoration. I felt like I could stand there all day, looking at the earth. That evening, we gathered for a family dinner at a hot pot restaurant. It was filled with some unique and delicious comfort dishes, perfect to wrap up the day. The next morning was totally a foodie's dream at Granville Island. This vibrant public market is the heart of Vancouver's independent spirit. We ordered the lobster sandwiches, the famous clam chowder, soup pot pie, and iced coffee. They were all perfect and well matched, with a stunning view over the city skyline. This place has the vibe of a typical movie where people are enjoying their brunch with free live music under the soft warm sunshine and the casual breezes. And you absolutely cannot leave out Stanley Park while being here in Vancouver. We entered the park and drove along the east seawall for some scenic lookout near the Lions Gate Bridge. There's quite some breathtaking views along the hike and bike trail. We then parked by the Prospect Point Lookout for a short break. It looks like spring with vivid flowers all around. Taking a walk here is refreshing. As we headed farther out, we got an elevated view of the bridge, the city, the mountains, and the ocean, a magnificent view. We continued driving along the seawall path and stopped by the third beach concession area for a broader view of the ocean. Plenty of people are enjoying the beach as summer is leaving soon. Toward the evening, we've heard of a well-known pho restaurant in the area and would like to give it a try. Indeed, they're up to the expectations. Also, I couldn't help but notice their unique decoration by the restroom area. In fact, this area was so decorative that some guests didn't even think it was the restroom area, so they lined up at the family restroom on the way in instead. It's finally departure day. We got to the airport a bit early to enjoy brunch there, as we're still lingering with the savory Asian food in Canada. The departure terminal is rather cozy with some distinct decorations, well suited for an international airport with high traffic or tourism. And that's my short trip to Vancouver, Canada. I hope that you find it intriguing and worth visiting. Thanks for watching and see you in my next videos. Stay mindful and goodbye.